You know, when Charlie Kirk died, there was a lot of people doing some or saying some really nasty things, you know, celebrating his death, saying about time and all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, any person that with decent morals would say, hey, you're being really insensitive. And then they would, the people who were being insensitive would instantly lash out with, oh, but you're going to go ahead and celebrate people getting eaten by alligators at Alligator Alcatraz? It was funny. Alligator Alcatraz is funny to me. Because Alcatraz is funny to me. It's in the middle of a huge city. In case you're wondering, it's in the middle of San Francisco. It's in the waterway there, right next to the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see an island. It's called Alcatraz Island, and there's a prison there. The reason they put the prison there is because if prisoners tried to escape, they would die from the fast-moving waters, getting pulled under the top of the water by the undertow. And that's not funny to me, having people drown to death. It's not funny to me, people having been eaten alive by alligators. What's weird and funny to me is the fact that usually the left will blame anything but the person doing the crime for the repercussions of the crime. They will blame the gun for the person pulling the trigger. They will blame the person they will blame the person who put up the razor wire around the prison for the person who bled out trying to escape from the prison. They'll put blame on anything except accountability. That is what it all falls down to. There's a huge lack of accountability these days. Everybody's willing to blame everyone else and point the finger in every other direction. And it's like you making fun of a man who dedicated his life trying to genuinely have a conversation with people who often disagreed with him. That's a way different scenario than laughing at the most inexpensive security system ever used by the US government, which is alligators. It's just a prison in the middle of the Everglades. We're not hoping that prisoners get eaten by alligators, just like I'm not hoping that prisoners get torn up by razor wire. But if they choose to try to escape the prison, first off, they're obviously not making good decisions in life. But if they choose to escape, that's a risk they are willing to take. I often hear people saying that defending your property with a gun is you valuing your property more than you value human life. And it's like, no. The person trying to steal my property is valuing my property more than they value their own life. We live in America. Assimilate or get out. You get thrown in prison, you can try to break out. Just watch out for alligators and razor wire. That's all. Toodles.